the Yuba County Five, the real-life mystery that shouldn't have happened. It's February 24th, 1978. The Sierra Nevada foothills lie under a heavy winter sky, cold, dark, and endless. The kind of night where sound carries strangely through the trees, and headlights feel swallowed whole by the forest. 5 friends drive north through the darkness in a pale turquoise 1969 Mercury Montego. They're laughing, singing, excited. They just left Chico, California, after watching a college basketball game. The driver, Jack Madruga, keeps one hand on the wheel, steady and calm. Beside him sits Bill Sterling, quietly talking about the upcoming game their own team will play the next day. In the back, Ted Wire, Jack Hewitt, and Gary Mathias, all in their 20s and early 30s, chatter over candy wrappers and plans. They're part of the Gateway Gators, a basketball team for adults with mild intellectual disabilities. Each of them is responsible, caring, and close-knit. They love their families. They never miss practice. Tomorrow's game is important. If they win, they'll qualify for the Special Olympics finals. They never mac. The road stretches on. They should have turned south toward Yuba City. But somehow they head east into the mountains. Madruga isn't known to take detours. He's careful. He doesn't drink. So why are they climbing higher, past Oroville, into the remote wilderness near Plumas National Forest? The clock ticks past 10 p.m. Snow thickens on the road. At some point, the Montego leaves the main highway and winds up on a desolate mountain path, a rough gravel road surrounded by tall, black trees. The tires sink into snowdrifts. Eventually, the car stops. Stuck in the middle of nowhere, there are no signs of a crash. The tank is a quarter full. The car keys are gone, but the doors are unlocked. When police later find the car, they'll note something strange. It's as if whoever stopped simply decided to walk away. Into the cold, the night swallows them. The temperature drops below freezing. There's no self-service, no street lights, no traffic for miles. 5 men vanish into the forest. When the families realize they never came home, panic spreads. None of them would simply disappear. They're responsible, all of them. Ted's mother says he never even missed a single meal without telling her. The search begins. Sheriffs, volunteers, snowmobiles, helicopters. They comb the rugged terrain near Plumas County. But a storm hits, burying the mountains under deep snow. Days pass. No sign. It isn't until February 28th that a forest ranger spots the Montego. He'd been checking the road near his cabin and recognized the abandoned car beneath a light dusting of snow. Inside, everything's intact. Candy wrappers, a map of California, programs from the basketball game, neatly folded papers. No signs of struggle. But outside, just a few footprints, leading into the woods, then vanishing under the snow. Where were they going? Weeks turn into months. The families cling to hope, but with each passing day, it fades. Rumors spread. People claim to have seen them hitchhiking at rest stops in distant towns. But every lead dries up. Winter fades into spring. And then, 4 months later, a group of motorcyclists exploring the mountains near a place called Rogers Cow Camp make a discovery. They find a Forest Service trailer, more than 30 kilometers from where the car was abandoned. Inside, a horrific sight. On a bed, beneath 8 sheets carefully tucked around him, lies the body of Ted Wire. He's been dead for weeks, possibly months. His beard has grown a half an inch, suggesting he lived at least 13 weeks after they vanished. His shoes are gone. His feet are frostbitten. The cabin has matches, books, propane, canned food, enough to survive the winter. But none of it was used. The propane tank outside remained full. It's as if Ted, and whoever else had been there, were iding for help that never came. As searchers scour the area, more bodies are found. A few miles from the trailer, deep in the brush, lie the remains of Jack Madruga and Bill Sterling side by side. Scavengers have disturbed them. Nearby, a short distance away, lies Jack Hewitt, his remains scattered by animals. But one man is missing, Gary Mathias. To this day, his body has never been found. Only his shoes were discovered inside the trailer, by Ted's bed. It seems Gary, who was familiar with the outdoors from his time in the Army, may have ventured, Ed out for help, and never returned. Investigators are baffled. Why leave a working car that could have easily been pushed free? Why hike 30 kilometers through deep snow, uphill, in the dark, wearing only light jackets? Why ignore food and heat in the trailer? None of it makes sense. Theories emerge. That someone lured them into the mountains. That they got lost after being chased or frightened. That they trusted someone who led them astray. And there's one chilling possibility. That Gary Mathias, who had a history of schizophrenia but was stable and medicated at the time, suffered an episode or fell into danger himself. Yet, the facts resist easy answers. The car was found on a road known to loggers. Not a dead end, but far beyond anywhere they'd have reason to go. No signs of violence, no broken glass, no signs of panic. It's as if 5 men simply stepped out of their car and into oblivion. Some locals whisper about strange figures seen in the woods at night. Lights in the trees, engines running without drivers, something moving beyond the snow line. None of it's confirmed, of course. But the case carries a chill that logic can't warm. Because even when every fact is examined, the core of the mystery remains. Why were they there? And what or who kept them there so long? Today, the trail where their car was found is overgrown. The trailer has long been dismantled, but searchers who revisit the site sometimes describe an eerie quiet, a silence so heavy it feels watched, as if the forest remembers, as if somewhere between the pines, the 5 never truly left. The wind moves softly through the trees, and sometimes you might swear you hear it. A car door shutting, faint laughter fading into snow, and 5 shadows disappearing down a frozen road, heading deeper into the dark, towards something only they ever saw.